Welcome, everybody. It's Friday night, and this is the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and it's a Friday night because I remember 20 years ago what I was doing. I wasn't home on podcasting, I'll tell you that. But hey, we got an exciting show for everybody tonight. I got the Mega Mania panel back on tonight. We're going to do the pay-per-view Crown Jewel tomorrow at 1 o'clock, which is total bullshit in my eyes. If you like college football, but you know how WWE is, those greedy bastards. But we also going to talk some about pulp culture. There were some movie trailers coming out, and we're just going to shoot the shit like Friday night, you know, like we did last week on a lovely Halloween special that we did. But let me introduce everybody that's coming on tonight, and I'll go first and foremost. Here we go. This guy, I guess tomorrow night is just going to kick the shit out of somebody in Altoona. He'll probably talk about it tonight, tomorrow, and when he's putting the boots to somebody. But welcome, everybody, the world beater, Chris Coleman. Chris, how you doing this evening?
I'm good, Bubba. How are you?
Oh, you know, Friday night. I love doing this stuff. You know, it's exciting, and I love when I give my picks, and I know you guys are going to bash me for it. So,
no.
It's okay. It's okay.
We all lose the Kal-El anyway, so it's fine.
I know. Well, he's going to pick everything. He's going to probably be 7-7. But anyway, this gentleman here, he's promoting a big show November 24th. He has his own podcast called Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk, and I always mess it up, and he always tells me because, hey, I took a couple shots to the head. But he is from J-Town. He is the man, the myth, the mysterious riddle, our man, Larry Stryker. Larry, how you doing?
What's up, Bubba?
How you doing, brother?
Living a dream, baby.
Okay, I seen a couple of your pictures. You know, when the snow was hitting, was you getting kind of worried?
I was.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's gonna be
a long drive to work. You know, in the morning.
I feel you. Okay, well, our next Mania Megacast panel guest. This guy is, you know, he's great for the community, and he's got that silent temperament, though. But what would you say, Chris? Was he'd be silent and deadly, or just powerful and quiet?
He walks softly and carries a big stick.
You're exactly right.
Boy.
Here we go. Our man, Marion Center Zone, Donnie Fulmer, Mr. Tapot. How you doing, Donnie?
What's going on, fellas? I'm doing all right.
Hey, Donnie.
So would you say that he's right about that?
Yes.
We were actually talking about you at the gym this week.
Oh boy.
Jared Berry and Tom Brocious. We were chit-chatting about you, and I told Jared Berry, I said, yeah, Donnie used to pull 18 tractor trailer trucks, man, through the parking lot with ease. And he was like, oh my. I said, yeah, and I said he could still do that too. And then Tom's like, yeah, I saw that video the other day where he's got all those weights stacked up and they were falling off after he clanged them down. I go, yeah, because my back was hurting when I saw that. So, well, thanks, Donnie, for coming on. I know you're a busy guy. Okay, guys, everybody, this guy is he could be he's the anti-hero. You know, he wears his Kelly Green jerseys, and he's the man full of sports knowledge. He's Larry Stryker's best friend, Rich Smoke.
Boo!
And the smartest man in Philly.
You know, I think it was like maybe a couple months ago, I designated myself the heel. I don't know how that works, but it just kind of happened because Larry naturally brings the negativity out of me. So it's just kind of a thing at this point. And Donnie, real fast. So I was scrolling through Facebook. It might have been 2 days ago, sitting on the couch with my woman. And all of a sudden the video popped up. Now, she's never seen you before. She watches the show kind of. And it's the one where you were like lifting them up off the ground with all the goddamn weight stacked on. And she's like, she looks at me and she goes, why can't you do that? And I'm like, oh, great. Thanks a lot, Donnie. Much appreciated. So I got some pretty big shoes to fill, or apparently a bigger stick to fill. But yeah, happy to be on, guys. Always a pleasure. And I look forward to another fun one.
Your power's good, right? Because the other day when we did our yesterday, your power went out. Philadelphia got hit by a nuclear bomb or something.
No, so first there was a car hit a restaurant nearby, so they shut all the electricity down not to spark off a gas fire. And then literally maybe 2 hours later, there was an electrical fire nearby that took out 3 generators for our whole grid. So we were without power for 2.5 hours.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
well,
fun
I appreciate you coming on. Well, he came on in his car at a restaurant. He gave us a couple picks. I mean, Rich Smoke does, anything for what he's got to do, man. So I appreciate it. I totally appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
So, yeah, last night this guy and myself, held the fort while you guys had Mother Nature and other issues that happened yesterday. But this guy is special field correspondent, also does the college show with his 10 college picks. It's our man, field correspondent Shane Stodler. Shane, how you doing?
I'm doing great, and I would do anything for the podcast, but broadcast from a Burger King bathroom.
I think you did that.
You would do
time,
anything, Shane?
Pretty much.
I know what you do for a Klondike. I will.
Oh man, I know. I don't know what I'd do for an Oreo Blizzard, but I don't know.
And a Wapaho or a Whoopaho, whatever it's
Wapaho.
It's a Wapaho. I had that last week.
He'd give anybody on this panel lap dance for the Wapaho.
Well, I don't know about that. I am pretty sexy. But anyway, the last but not least, I cannot believe his parents let him come on this show, but he's full of knowledge. He loves his wrestling, and he's very, very good at these picks. And his Halloween thing last week was very good. It was a different take, and everybody did that last week, man, with the show was pretty good. I thought that was awesome. And we're going to do more of that coming up probably next year, and we're going to do some stuff at the end of this year. But this is the man from the Great White North, Punxsutawney own, Kal-El. How you doing tonight, Kal-El?
I'm doing good, Bubba. How you doing?
I'm just living a dream. I appreciate your parents letting you come on this show. Hopefully we don't give you a bad influence. I mean, because I know you're the Photoshop king. I can only imagine what is going to happen tonight. I can only imagine. Oh, Donnie, last week he had us all as a Charlie Brown. You know what I mean? And then he put me on. I was a State Puff Marshmallow Man. And he had me laughing, and now I got a little better of saving a picture because I know when he's down here like this, he's doing something.
He does this. He covers his mouth.
I know. His
mom's on
the side. I guarantee his mom's like Kermit when they did the Muppet Show, and she's directing people on the side. She's like Kermit, like directing people. I guarantee your mom's on the side. You're looking at her right now. I guarantee your mom's to the left of you.
Hey, I don't know if it's Chris and Donnie that would be the two old guys in the balcony causing trouble, or if it's gonna be Rich and
no, it'd be Rich and
Larry.
It'd be
Rich and Larry. They would be Statler and Waldorf. Yeah.
Whoa, Kelly O'Donnell, thank you for tuning in. And I got a ton of people on Facebook, and God bless America that Facebook.
That is Mom Smoke, by the way. Kelly,
hey,
Smoke.
Yeah. Last night we had a lot. We had a lot last night view our show.
Yes, we did. Bill Zach, Jim LaMotta, thanks for tuning in. My man Ralph Williams, he was on the Steelers show this week, and me and him, we did the Wrestle Talk across the country last night during the Steeler game. Had 600 people listening to the show last night. We're trying to get 1,000. So, and then Mark Mancini come on, the producer, about halfway through the show because Smoking Jim Frazier had media passes to go to that huge Steeler victory game last night, Kal-El.
Bubba, I have a little bit of news to report. Just I think the group would think this is interesting since we do a college show.
Mm-hmm.
It's from I've heard it from 3 different sources. So, but it's not a fact. But I hear that Urban Meyer is going to be going to Michigan State.
Wow, I didn't.
They're offering him $100 million.
Well, I'd go there too.
I'll go for $100 million.
I'd go to IUP for $20 right now. Oh, we Sharon Bennett, thanks for tuning in. Lisa Princess Jade wants Munsky Photoshop Woman of the Year is here. She's in the house. Dave Zook, thanks for tuning in. Ronnie Arbogast, all you guys, thanks for tuning in. And we're gonna
Dave
do a little...
Zook loves Eva Marie, Bubba. Just so you know.
Oh well,
he's a big Eva Marie fan.
She's smoking hot. I know. You
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, she has no talent up here, but I guess if you don't need that if you look that good.
Well, she got talent, I'll tell you.
Well, she's attributable. Attributable.
Hey, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
Donnie can probably he'll think this is funny, but I knew a guy who was he was a colonel and he was an old ranger, and he said there's no dumb rangers. There's just smart rangers and strong rangers. So she'd be a strong ranger or a strong wrestler. There's no such thing as a dumb one. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you. Okay, so hey, before we get in, I know last week we talked a little bit, and I know everybody on the panel here was like boo hiss. I think we agreed. But did you guys see yesterday? Ric Flair signed a deal with AEW. His energy drink is going to be the exclusive energy drink of AEW. Has anybody ever tasted his energy drink, Kal-El? No? Donnie?
Can't find it.
Yeah, it's not even around here.
It's probably old and musty, most likely.
Well, it's probably it's probably filled with vodka, and it's probably a gin and tonic.
It's vodka, cocaine with a little bit of Gatorade.
Yeah. So I'll start with
And
you.
Viagra.
Yeah.
It'll get you energized, all right.
Yeah. So, Donnie, I'll start with you, Donnie, because you can add into this. Because what is your take? Because you wasn't here last week when we talked about it. What is your take on Flair coming out and then signing this multi-year deal with AEW, Donnie?
He's always going to be a presence in wrestling. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm indifferent, but he's always going to be somewhere in the fold as long as he can. As long as he's breathing, he wants to be around wrestling.
I think he's like, what was
so
that?
I can't fault him for that.
What was that Ram guy on The Wrestler? What was his name?
Randy
the
yeah.
Ram.
Yep. Well, it's going to be Flair the Ram. That's what's going to happen. Hi, Lori. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to go right down below. I know Kal-El is he's a big AEW lover. So Kal-El, what is your? I know. Tell your mom I know she's right there. I can't wait till you if you Photoshop me in a Ric Flair robe, I'm taking that. And that's going to be my Christmas card. But anyway, what is your opinion on Flair signing this deal? And I know your man Logan Paul, because you are a Logan Paul supporter, and you drink the energy drink. You actually got me hooked on. It's like cocaine for me now. But what do you think about Flair signing? And have you ever tasted his drink, or would you taste his energy drink, or should you? You're a young kid.
I don't think his mom will allow him.
Probably not.
I haven't tasted it. I won't taste it. Just because I don't want to, because I feel like he's trying to take all the heat off of Prime, maybe. But so it's I don't really care for that. I mean,
well, that's why I want your take, because your take is probably the take of all the people in your demographics. You know what I mean? Because you want to see the people that you like to see that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're not like you said last week. You really could care less. And this week, as he signed, you could still care less about Flair. Yeah. Okay.
The whole storyline, I think they're setting this big thing up with him and Sting, and I feel like I saw rumors that they want Ric Flair to wrestle Sting next year, and I think that's not going to be possible.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. So
I'll tell you this.
Go ahead, Lair.
I fucking won't watch AEW no more.
Whoa, that's big, dude. Because you're an
Holy
AEW.
shit.
Wow.
What started the rivalry might come to a conclusion, Larry? Is that what's going to happen?
So if he wrestles, you're done. You heard it here, people, on the Triple B Experience. Larry just made a prognostication here. If Ric Flair, so if he wrestles for AEW, you will no longer support the AEW product.
Yep, and I also said that about Oldberg. If Oldberg shows up, I'm done.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I hope that
Goldberg is 20 years younger than old Ric Flair.
Goldberg
It
does not
doesn't
need to
matter.
wrestle. Goldberg does not need to wrestle anymore.
Goldberg is fucking horrible. I'm sorry,
He's
Cal. Earmuffs.
No, it's true.
You don't like him blowing water out like a walrus?
Chris, what do you think? Being the guy still in the business, what do you think?
Well, I mean, obviously, I said it last week. Good for Rick to convince Tony to sign him to a big contract, and at a certain point, he has to look at what could potentially damage his legacy in the business. I mean, there's so many guys. You got to watch out for, the quality of product you can put out there, right? Jeff Jarrett is still putting out great matches. He's 54
Yes.
years old. The last time we saw Rick wrestle, it wasn't good.
Ooh.
And he's only getting older, right? It's not like, he's going to turn. His birthday's in February. Donnie's birthday's the same day as Ric Flair's.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like he's gonna.
Donnie's like 45 years his junior though, but yeah.
Right. His birthday's coming up in February. He's gonna be 76 years old or however old
75.
Rick
He'll
is.
be 75. Yeah.
Okay. Right. This February. So like at a certain point, you have to look at. You can't put out the quality product that you did. And, you have to look at that.
Right.
Don't, why damage your legacy? And the same thing, I saw them march Big Show out there on
Terrible.
shows,
Terrible.
right?
Terrible.
Like Jericho's just like, oh, I'm gonna try to siphon as much over from anybody I can. So, hey Tony, drag Big Show out here. He'll get a pop, and then I'll get a little bit on me. It
was terrible.
You saw Powerhouse Hobbs and Takeshita running from Big Show, who was clear up on the ramp, and it would have taken him a week to walk down that ramp. You have to look at can you no longer put forth the quality effort that you are used to doing.
Gotcha.
Stone Cold did a years ago, it was one of the highlight packages that they put together for a match he did. He said, if it takes me too long to get back up or too long to fall down, it's time to hang it up.
Yeah. I could never do it again because it'd take me a week to get up, and that would be with a crane.
So you have to look at if you're and John Cena's the same way. He's saying the same thing. Like, I can't put forth the quality effort that I had been in years prior. So I'm not going to keep doing this much longer. He's like, I can't. It's no longer fair to the consumer who's buying that product for me to put out an inferior product.
Right.
Well, Chris and the panel, Ric Flair hit the wall and hit it hard. Now he's just sliding down like Wile E. Coyote. When did you think that happened? I'm thinking it happened at least 10 years ago.
Honestly, I would have
happened before he even retired.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I honestly would have let that match he had with Michaels be it.
That was his last good match, in my opinion. That was the last.
Right.
So then he went to Impact and was trying to help Nigel McGuinness and Styles and those guys get over, and he had that thing with Jay Lethal, and that was all great. But he didn't need to be working through any of that.
Right. I totally agree.
He no longer at this point needs to put together any matches.
Right.
Like, don't drag out Ricky Steamboat. Don't bring out Flair. The guys that, if you need to bring those guys, practically back from the dead to get a pop out of your crowd, your booking sucks.
Well, and can we just point out the fact they already have 97 guys on the roster as it is that they don't use.
Right.
Right.
But that's the thing. They are so busy hot-shotting themselves to death because they've got guys that were over,
but they're not
over, and guys they don't know how to get over.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, with AEW, like I said last night on my radio show, Christian Cage, MJF. Christian Cage is the hottest guy, heat seeker out there. He's doing fine, but bringing Flair. And I also think that Sting and Darby Allin, that's going to be Sting's last match is Darby Allin. I kind of think that's going to way it's going to go to give that rub to Darby. But, I mean,
if Darby survives that long.
Yeah, well, I think Kal-El's bigger than Darby Allin.
By like half a foot, I think.
Yeah. So, okay, and I want to get to these questions because I have this question here, right here, to you, Chris. You mean he never scared you the whole time?
Scared.
Was he dressed up for Halloween the day late?
Well, he sees him on Wednesday.
Oh, that's right.
He chucked
That's
Jake
when
Riley
he chucked him
10, 15
over
million feet.
Like a fucking lawn dart.
I know, man. That was like
It
like
is.
Kevin Nash. What's it? What do you call it?
What?
What do you call that? What do you call that move? What do you call that?
It was just a military press. It was a gorilla.
No,
press.
I'd call it something.
Gorilla
No.
No.
I'd call it something cool.
Call it the missile, for Christ's sake.
But anyway,
V2 rocket.
to respond to Pat and Frodo there, scare you again. It is not my intention to be feared. My intention is to be respected. If I am disrespected and threatened, I respond as I need to.
Oh, what's up now, Rich Smoke? Tell him now.
Ooh.
Say something now about him, punk.
About who?
Well, speaking of that,
What'd I say?
speaking of that, Chris, this is going on tomorrow night, correct?
Yes, it is. It is correct. Yes. Juniata Civics Association building.
7:00 bell time.
Why are you not on the poster?
I couldn't find one.
My brother's in the watcher on the poster. They're the tag team champions.
Oh,
You should be on there too.
I've been on posters. I'm not selfish. They're the tag champs. Let them be on the poster. That's fine.
well, you still need to be the world champ, but we'll see. Oh yeah, dun, 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 dun. But anyway, that's tomorrow night. And
Correct.
who are you going? What's your match?
My match it's myself and Eric Enders versus the Rad Boys. We've had this unfortunate series of misunderstandings to where I am now, forced into a situation.
Do you feel kind of bad a little bit though, because the Rad Boys and you know what I mean? There's, they're kind of like they look up to you a little bit, or you're just slapping the taste out of their mouth now because you're not getting respect.
No. Like I said, like I've said multiple times, and I'll continue to say it. The Rad Boys are some of my favorite guys in the Imagine Wrestling locker room.
Yeah, I love the Rad Boys, and I love you too.
So do I. I mean,
so I'm in a predicament if I was going,
right?
But I have other stuff to do. But
so, like I said, that we have had some unfortunate misunderstandings to where, they have asked for this matchup. I was originally going to go it alone. They had an issue with me, so we were going to settle it.
Well, I mean,
going
alone is probably, a handicap match would be probably pretty good.
Imagine management said, no, you have to pick a partner from someone who has not already been booked in a match. I chose Eric Enders.
Who the hell went outside? Well, the fucking partner's right there to my. I can't point to him.
I know who you're pointing at.
Yeah. Down below, right there.
So I had to pick a partner from the Imagine roster, someone who was not already booked in a match.
Okay.
I have chosen Eric Enders. I have spoken with him. I am not a fan of his tactics, so he is going to stand on the apron and behave himself while the Rad Boys and I the Rad Boys and I resolve this.
No,
issue.
I don't want to get off. I don't want to get off because we still have a show to do. But talking to you in this match, okay. So I know because you threw him like a lawn dart. They're probably are pissed off at you. I
told them on Wednesday. I understand if they're upset. When a man takes a beating, it upsets him.
Yeah.
I gave them each a beating, and if they're upset about that, they challenged me to a fight.
Okay.
We're all wrestlers. We're all combatants. We're warriors. Warriors fight. That's what we're gonna do. I'm fine with that. when it's all said and done, we'll go out to eat. We'll, and everything.
You're gonna go out to eat with them after you fucking beat them?
Hey, that's how family.
Chris will beat you and take you to the Ponderosa.
That's how family does it.
So when you beat them, are they gonna pay for your meal?
Yeah, he's gonna make them pay for it.
Yeah, brother Tank.
You.
If we had an issue that we had to settle with violence, when the issue is settled, is it over?
Yes.
Do we go out to eat and grab beers and smoke cigars and do everything like brothers again?
Yep.
That's how family handles it.
But you two that's never ever happened though. And that would never ever happen.
No,
never.
But I look at the Rad Boys like my younger brothers.
Okay.
Brothers fight. If they want to fight their older brother, I'll be happy to fight them.
Okay,
and then we go back to being brothers.
I know we're going to move on, but what about, let's just say this before we go to some other topics and get stuff, because this is very interesting. Now, tomorrow, if it's a scientific match, a power match, or whatever, what would happen if those two, I'm not saying that they would, because I do love the Rad Boys, if they took a little leniency and a little curbing of the rules to try to win one on you tomorrow?
I mean, they got to do what they got to do to try to win the match ultimately. So
okay,
I might be a little irritated with them about the tactics they use, but at the end, whoever wins. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I mean, my heart pulls.
Frodo,
I do love the Rad Boys, and I love you, but I think you have to fucking show the world and excuse my French, what the fuck you're all about, and put the beat down on people. And if someone gets in your face, you know what? They got to go to Aspen Dental right after that. I mean, you've been in this business 20 years. You need to get your just dues, because I think you're all that in a bag of chips. And I think this whole panel would agree. And I know Donnie would definitely agree with it.
Yes.
So, I mean, Aspen Dental, anybody that fucks with Chris Coleman, you're going to have to fix their teeth. So anyway,
I'm not so sure about that, Bubba. Let's
move on. I'm sure Larry's watching the clock. We're 30 minutes into this thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see them reunited. I want to see the old tag team back together. That's my personal opinion.
Maybe there's a God.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Bubba and Eric Enders reuniting.
No, Larry. Not a good idea.
I wasn't sure. Sorry, I got distracted. I wasn't sure what we were talking about.
That's okay. I got distracted too. But I got two.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, we're moving on. See, these two pinkies can outwork. Look at that. That's great. There's a pen. But anyway, okay, so we're going to get to some pulp culture stuff, because I know it's upcoming Marvel, the Marvels. Hopefully you guys watch them. Some of you probably do not. Kal-El, do you watch Disney? You watch the Marvels? You're all current?
Yeah, I'll watch that, yeah.
Okay, and did you like Miss Marvel, the TV show?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay?
Oh, you lost your sound there, Bubba. 1 minute you were talking, then I heard a click.
There I am.
There
I am. I bumped it because I got so excited talking to Kal-El.
We thought you were cussing under your breath. You pushed the button on yourself.
We thought it was something that Larry. We thought it was something Larry said.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But
he's trying to stir shit up, Bubba.
No, it's okay. I'm good. I'm just trying to get no, there's nothing to stir. My pot's pretty big. So all you guys, is any of you guys going to see the Marvels on the 10th?
I will be going to see it. Probably not the 10th, probably the 11th, but I never go the night of. It's always too crowded for me where I live.
Don't know. I mean, I'm 50-50 on it, Bubba, because I'm about ready to give up Marvel in general.
Why? Let me ask you why.
I'm a pop culture whore, but it's getting to the point where Marvel's a trick that I'm not going to turn, because I got halfway through the first episode of Loki and then I turned it off. I haven't turned back on. I heard it's good, but
Loki's
Secret
really
Invasion,
good,
but Nick Cage kissing the lizard, and then all this other, the Secret Invasion was just so stupid. I just and then Miss Marvel and all this other. I'm to the point where I get so frustrated and so upset and so disappointed by the crap that I'm watching that I don't want to pay $7 to
Emily
go
Foster
to a.
says Secret Invasion was a travesty. Emily, thanks for tuning in, and it was a travesty.
There. So,
yeah.
So tell me why I should see that movie. Why?
I have to disagree with certain parts. I think Miss Marvel was a good show. Actually, I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, you have to bring her in somehow. There's only so many ways you can do it. There's not a lot of heroes that you can play. For example, with what's her name, the archer chick with Hawkeye.
Oh God,
I know her name. I'm drawing
Kate.
a blank on it. Kate.
Kate. Yes.
Yeah.
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. Well, with her, you could bring Hawkeye in. You had a major Avenger kind of lead her into the series.
Right.
It was a little bit more cinematic. However, Miss Marvel has to take a different approach because there's not a lot of heroes you can entangle her with on her show to get her hyped up. So I thought for what they had in that scenario, it was really well done. I thought they did a pretty good job. I think
I'll go see it, but I go because of the show, and I always go to see Marvel stuff. But Indiana movie theater is kind of terrible.
I trust them. During phase 1 and phase 2, there was a few question marks for me where I was like, I don't know about this, but they've proven me wrong every time. So until they put out an absolute shit product, the show wasn't great, but until they put out a shit product movie, I'm going to count on them every time. So we'll see what happens.
Like She-Hulk, they spent so much money on She-Hulk.
Donnie, hey, Donnie, what did you think of She-Hulk being a Hulk fan?
I didn't get to watch that yet.
Oh, okay. But when you
Donnie,
I want to hear
don't do it. You'll be so sad.
She-Hulk was good. It was pretty good.
Oh, we got a celebrity in the Steeler Jesus is back for another time.
Steeler Jesus.
Steeler Jesus. God bless you for being in the
becoming a habit.
Thank you for praying for that Steeler victory yesterday, and thank you to the Triple B experience. Emily says, I have to keep Disney for the baby to watch, so I'll be watching their shows, but they got to get better and good fast. She loved Miss Marvel. The graphics was amazing. She loves She-Hulk, and it was true to the source material.
Yep.
And she is right about that. And I did not know Doctor Who was coming to Disney, Craig, and I've never seen a Doctor Who TV show in my entire life, but maybe I'll start. There's a lot. Jason Morgan's in the house. Jason, thanks for tuning in. That is a comic book guru. Jason knows his comic books, and he's probably like old school like me, getting very, very upset. So anyway, when I get off this MCU, real quickly, now I don't know if you guys heard this because I did the other day because I read a lot of stuff. The MCU might reboot everything. Robert Downey, Scarlett Johansson come back, multiverse. You're shaking your head. You don't want to see that. I'll go around. Do you want to see that, Chris? I'll just go right around real quick.
No, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
It's very much like AEW's booking.
Ric Flair?
If you can't write compelling stuff for the new phase of characters, you can't just keep dragging up the old characters.
Well, he did not want to die. He did not want to die, and they made him die. He didn't want to leave that character. He wanted to do Iron Man 4, and Walt Disney. They said, "Hey, you gotta do this."
That's because they paid that man buku fucking dollars.
Yeah, he got paid $60 million, and Scarlett Johansson. So if each of them get paid $100 million, they'd be back because they would definitely take that. You guys think about that?
Well, Robert Downey Jr. was the highest paid actor out of all of them in the MCU. So of course he didn't want to die. He wanted to get another check.
Sure. Well, I mean, it hasn't been. I don't know. I mean, it was good. It was a good. The end game was great.
Yeah,
Larry.
Let them get it. Let them get a chance to try to put out that next phase without with the secondary crew of Avengers. Let them try to create an arc with them before you go. Oh, one movie flopped, and the hell with it. Let's just reboot.
I agree. I heard it's a soft reboot, and I'm not like deep into the comic book lore, but and Bubba, you can correct me. So they're going to go to that where Doctor Doom went with the Beyonders and Adam Man and
Secret Wars.
But actually, speaking of that, Jonathan Majors, something else come up criminally. They're gonna get rid of. They're gonna get rid of.
Right, he's done, and he's a really good actor. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very good, but you can't do that stuff. So, Larry, I would ask you about MCU Marvel stuff, but I know what you're going to tell me.
Yeah, is this a new country western movie that you're talking about?
Yes, it's a country western movie. It's about the Marvels where they go hip hopping around to bars like the Blues Brothers to try to make a big giant record deal.
Okay, I may have to look into that. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, thank you. Donnie, what do you think? What's your take on this MCU a little bit here?
Well, they don't really need to do a reboot, but they can go through and fix some things, fix some issues. It's going to be hard to move forward with some of their future movies without the core people, like Iron Wars, without an actual Iron Man's kind of silly, you know?
Yeah. And that's been delayed. And Don Cheadle, you know, I don't know. That wasn't based in the comic books. That was all Tony Stark.
They punked Don Cheadle out in that freaking abortion that was Secret Invasion.
More Hulk and less crap if they ever get to the Hulk to the way it needs to be, Emily said.
Yeah, that's one of the things they absolutely got to fix.
Yeah, Emily says the more money it gave Robert Downey credibility after being pushed aside as wasted. Kal-El, what's your take? Do you think they should bring Robert Downey back as Iron Man and Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow and reboot it, or soft reboot, or reboot totally? Do you enjoy the Marvel movies?
Yeah, I like the Marvel movies. I don't think they need to do a reboot. Like Donnie said, they could go back and fix like some stuff in there, but I mean, I don't really think they need to do that at all.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty much the consensus for everybody. Okay.
Maybe not a soft reboot, but maybe a walking cast.
And as far as Larry's concerned, we don't have to ask him anything anymore. Honestly, you can just let him.
Oh no. Well,
well, it's funny. It's ironic when Larry talks about how bad of a product somebody puts out, but he watches AEW week by week. So I mean, I guess some people can tolerate some shit, but not all of it. So it's fine. Larry's plate is still. With
but he's gonna listen. We haven't closed out the fact that he's gonna disregard all AEW if Ric Flair wrestles again. That's big news.
It's called a sellout. I mean, we see sellouts all the time.
Emily says all the time. She's no on a reboot. Jason Morgan said concentrate on the mutants equals money.
That's like Shane coming out and saying if West Virginia has one more bad year, I'm done. You just can't do that.
No.
That's like Bubba saying if Kenny Pickett throws one more interception, I'm not watching the Steelers for the rest of the year.
I can't. I catch the Steelers all the time. I'm crazy like that.
You can't sell out, Larry.
Holy shit. Bubba, holy shit. If you don't mute him, we're going to be going 3 fucking hours. For Christ's sake. Mute his ass.
Okay. Now this trailer's just hit. I just saw. I don't know. I know Chris is a big Godzilla fan. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Did anybody see the new trailer? If you didn't, here is a graphic of it right here. He's badass. It's a prequel, kinda. It's going to be out November 29th from Toho Studios.
Is it going to be Paramount Plus? Where's it going to be?
It's going to be in a movie theater.
Oh,
Paramount Plus. It'll be in a movie theater. Yeah, you can't see Godzilla on your small TV. It doesn't work that way. But by a show of hands, who's a Godzilla fan? My hand. All right. And you know what? If you didn't see the trailer, do, because he just destroys Tokyo like I can destroy a fucking Chinese buffet. So, and we're gonna move on with that one. So, I mean,
did somebody say buffet?
The buffet, yes. See, I know you woke up with that. Yeah. So me and you could probably do some damage. It would be -2. It would be -2. But and another trailer that hit, and by show of hands, Planet of the Apes fans. I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, well this trailer dropped.
Holy shit! It's Rich Smoke.
It almost made my top horror movies.
Oh well, yeah.
It scared the shit out of me when I first saw it.
Emily says, "Dude, what about the new MonsterVerse show on Apple?" Yes, the Monarch show. Yes, that has Kurt.
That's what I was talking about.
Russell. Yes, that's the show. But -1 is the movie because the Japanese people do their Godzilla seriously. And the Planet of the Apes stuff is a sequel to the War of the Planet of the Apes. So I don't know how they're going to go back in time, but all those Planet of the Apes stuff. I have every single movie ever made. Before we get out of here, because we're all older, Kal-El, do you like the Planet of the Apes stuff too, or you just not into that?
I haven't seen any of that.
Oh, well, that's good stuff, Kal-El. That's when people get messed up and the apes take over the world because the humans are dumb as hell.
You're not missing much, Kal-El.
What? Oh my God! I'm a mute.
I thought I was muted.
I love the Planet of the Apes too. Okay, so we're gonna get off. Larry. We're gonna get off pop culture now because Larry's like.
Wait a second, Bubba.
Go ahead.
I have an alibi. What about the boys and Gen V?
we can't even. Kello, you don't watch that.
No, he's not allowed to watch that.
Yeah, no, probably not. Probably not when you got
That's
like
good
little
stuff.
people. Yeah, it's a little too over the top for me though, but I like it. But it's over the top.
What?
It's over the top. It's so cheesy, over the top. Like it's so like now it's turned like The Boys, where the Butcher and them are taking down the superheroes, and now the superheroes are by themselves because now it's there's a small faction of superheroes that actually want to be superheroes because the whole college was a facade. I mean, Sam Clancy didn't last long at all, so that pissed me off. And
did anybody watch the latest South Park that has just blown up the internet? I mean, it was fantastic. They blast Kathleen Kennedy. They blast Disney. They basically blame her for ruining Star Wars. It was hilarious.
I do. I blame her.
So spot on.
And I
last watched South Park whenever I was in 10th grade.
Oh, well, you know what? Watch it.
Kel, do you watch South Park?
Sometimes.
How about Rick and Morty? Rick and Morty with the new fucking guy. It's not even right anymore. I don't even watch it. I'm so mad.
Terrible.
I'm so mad.
No, I haven't watched South Park since the movie came out, the bigger, longer, and uncut back in the early 2000s.
Okay, so here we go. We're done with the lovely pulp culture, done with independent wrestling. Larry's probably done with us. But anyway, we are going to start. Okay,
just
good.
Rich.
Okay. We're going to start right now. Crown Jewel tomorrow in the rain. It's raining over there now.
Floods.
They were looking to. The new Rick and Morty's amazing. Oh, I just don't like the voice guy. I don't know. But anyway, okay, they're going to have it. They're going to have it because it's $200 million. Lakin, thanks for tuning in. And it's going to be at 1:00 tomorrow. Any of you guys watching at 1:00 besides Carl? You watching
it tomorrow,
Carl? You and Larry. I got to work.
I'm going to watch a little bit of it before I head out to see Coleman throw people with his lawn darts.
I mean, Larry has all day to watch. Unfortunately, I don't, so I'll probably be pretty busy on Saturday.
I'm gonna watch it at work tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be a group. I'm gonna make it a group. But anyway, okay, this match is the pre-match. I don't even know why it's a pre-match because this guy used to be a big storyline. Now he's curtain jerking. Sami Zayn versus JD McGruber.
McGruber, wasn't that Saturday Live character?
Yeah.
McGruber.
McGruber, yeah. So
he looks like a beetle.
He does. Donnie, do I still have to go first?
No.
I'll go because then I'm going to take JD McGruber.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, because they're not doing that with Sami Zayn, so I think Sammy's.
You're not starting off on the right foot there, Bubs.
Well, JB McGruber. Hey, man, I'm the guy to pick Denver over Kansas City. Nobody can top me now for the rest of my life.
He also gets lucky and takes Chicago every goddamn week, too.
Yeah,
so
JD. Chris, who you taking, brother?
I'm going to take JD McDonough.
JD. See? I started a trend. Larry?
Oh, what the hell? I might as well go with Sami Zayn.
Okay. That was but don't you guys see though? Like they had that storyline with him, and he should not be doing this match. Like this is bullshit.
Bubba, I'm going to be honest. I saw something going on with them Monday, and I turned the clicker.
Oh,
doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
Pretty cheesy. Yeah.
Donnie, who are you taking?
I'm taking Sammy.
Sammy. Good night, boys. I'm headed to bed. Oh, thank you, Emily. Thanks for tuning in. She got to go to bed. I understand. We need to get her and Ben back on for some music. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe at the end of our big year, end of the year thing. You're taking Sammy, Donnie?
Yes.
Okay. Rich Smoke.
I'm gonna take Sami Zayn on this one. I mean I can see where the temptation is to take JD McDonough, but if you're gonna disrespect the man by putting him opening match number one, killing any storyline he had going for him, and then make him lose that match, I just can't see it happen. I got to give Sami Zayn the win on this one.
Okay. Shane.
I agree with Larry, Rich, and Donnie. Sami Zayn.
That's why I like the winning team. That's why I like.
Okay. Kal-El, the man who goes undefeated and knows wrestling, walks through the halls of Punxsutawney and has women, groveling at his feet because he knows how to pick wrestling shows. That was good. I like that. I just thought of that. Who you picking?
What was that word you used? Grovel?
Groveling?
Yeah, grovel. The girls are groveling, Adam. And,
What the hell does groveling mean?
All right, listen. You've now crossed the fourth.
God.
Listen, Bubba. You just crossed the fourth grade reading level. You lost Larry. You lost him 2 grades ago.
I didn't say gravel. I said grovel.
Well, what the hell does grovel mean?
Oh God!
You can't be using these damn big words.
Google it.
It's a special kind of gravy.
My Marion said
I can't even spell it.
Don't ask me to spell it. Kal-El, sir, who are you taking and why?
I gotta go Sami Zayn because I think since they're putting him on the kickoff show, I mean that's kind of like a blow to Sami Zayn. So and after Kevin Owens got traded to SmackDown, I think they're kind of like trying to set him like on a low so he can try to build himself back up as a singles competitor. So and then he said a few weeks ago like he was like had this whole hype promo that he's going to be a world title contender again. So I think this is a good way to start. So I think he takes the win here and then maybe goes to Seth maybe down the line. So I take Sami.
You know why I ask you all that stuff? Because I think you're the only person on this panel that watches WWE religiously. So that's why I asked for your intake. I don't watch WWE religiously like you do. God bless you. I mean, I do watch it, but not as, I mean, out of the panel, I guarantee you watch more WWE products than anybody. So you would actually know. I mean, you know the ins and outs of what's going on. So kudos to you because I can't.
When you watch WWE, do you get tired?
No. When I watch AEW, I get real tired.
Yeah! Oh, how the tables have turned, Mr. Stryker.
Okay, on that note,
the crown has fallen.
WWE World's Ladies Championship match. Champion Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. Maybe with Jade Cargill showing up and kicking somebody's ass, but that ain't going to happen because it's in Saudi Arabia. I'm taking the champion Io Sky to retain. I Io Sky. Chris?
I am also taking Io Sky to retain.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm also taking
Any reason why? And any reason you guys are taking her?
I just think it's not really time to get that belt off of her right now. And I feel like a loss and a change of attitude with Belair could really give her some oomph moving forward.
Okay. Larry, why is your decision to take Io Sky?
I just think it's still too. I think I don't know. It's still too early to put it on Belair again.
Oh, would you actually watch this match, or would you fall asleep, Larry?
No, I'm going to watch it because the Io Sky.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you love them Japanese girls. Okay.
She's the reason why I like Chinese food.
Donnie, who you taking, brother?
Io Sky.
We're about to get canceled.
Okay. Rich Smoke in the house. Who you taking?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna take Io Sky, but I mean, she doesn't make me like Chinese food. But yeah, she's I'll take Io on this one. I'm not big on Bianca Belair. Never was. I really hope they don't take it away from Io yet. There's definitely some talent there, so we'll see.
Okay, she's got that new show, her and her husband on Hulu. I'm not watching.
Io is thick, man. That's the reason why I watch it. I don't care.
Shane, who you taking, brother?
Ooh.
Hey, Io, for the win.
Oh, Mike.
Hey,
okay, Kal-El taking who and why?
I gotta go Io because there's no way Bianca Belair can just be off TV for a few months, then just walk right back in, and then the next day after she comes back, just announced.
Oh, you mean
Bianca
like Roman
Belair
Reigns?
versus Io Sky. Yeah.
Well, what about if it did happen? Would it make you upset? Does it upset you when someone? But does it upset you if someone like 3 months have been off TV, comes in, wins a title right there and then? It doesn't matter who. I feel like I don't know. Depending on the way that they would come back. If they're coming back from a huge injury and they win the title, I could see that. But
with
Like
someone
when
like
Triple
Bianca,
H
but-
won the Royal Rumble when he came back from his blown out knees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just in general, guys like, like I don't know, maybe like Logan Paul, who takes the highest and comes back and gets like a top of the line.
Well, he's going to be on the list here. He'll be on the list, and I can only imagine here. So the next matchup, we are moving right along. It's amazing. John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. Oh my, Peacemaker. I do like the Peacemaker, but I'm going with Solo Sikoa. I think Cena's going to give him the rub, so I could be wrong. Chris?
In front of the Saudi Arabia crowd, big match, John.
Whoa.
The hell was that?
Wow.
That was like
somebody
from the sky.
Getting jingle with it over there. God damn.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah. Larry, who you taking?
I forgot what we're talking about. That scared the shit out of me. What was it?
We're John Cena versus Solo Sikoa.
I'm gonna go with Cena on this one.
Okay. Donnie?
I'm taking John Cena.
Oh, I'm gonna see. I see what everybody's doing here. See, Rich.
I am also going to go John
God
Cena.
damn it! I knew it.
The man, the myth, the legend, John Cena.
Shane. Fuck. Okay. Khalil.
This is the hardest match for me. I can argue for both people, but I'm thinking since,
argue for both people. I want to hear it.
Let's hear it.
So for
Because we're the
Cena,
third
I
match.
feel like he has a good chance to win because he's been coming out and like doing like teasing a retirement, saying that he hasn't won a singles match since 2018, and since then he's come out every week saying that he's trying to break that record and he's like all hyped up about it. But for Solo, I feel like he in all these tag matches, because really the only pay-per-view matches he's getting anymore is tag team matches. So usually he's the one to get pinned. So I feel like if he's getting a single match like this on a pay-per-view, he could pin Cena. But I have to give Cena just because because the way I feel like he's going to get a cheap win in Saudi Arabia because the fans will be going crazy for him, and then I think
they got
maybe one more two more
that
matches done.
That was a good analysis.
I mean, not to mention though, but on top of that, I think they're going to want Cena to they're going to want him to give a lot of guys the rub. But I mean, there's only so much rub you can get if you're losing consistently or getting beat up in like promos and shit. Like he's already gotten like beat up like 3 times in promos and whatever. You got to give him a win somewhere to keep that rub alive. So.
Well, I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. But hey, I just go with the flow. But also, Craig from Patton said this, Kal-El. Becky Lynch did come back and win after an injury.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did say it was okay after an injury, I think. I think that's what Kal-El was saying. He's okay if it's off
you're okay with an injury? You're just not.
He just
okay
doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't want somebody taking a vacation for 4 months and and coming back and winning the chip.
You don't want like Larry taking a vacation for 3 weeks and coming back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, understandable. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to this match right here. We're moving right along, people. See how I'm doing this, Larry? It's slow starting. It's slow. Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest.
Here's a sleeper match.
Okay, this match is perplexing for me because I have to start it off, and I know once I go this way, everybody's going this way.
You're thinking too much into it.
No, I'm not thinking too much into it because I do like Cody Rhodes. They have to. I know Damian Priest is not real good on the mic. He needs to get a little better. But that's who I'm going with. I don't think. I just think Damian Priest is going to retain. I don't know why, but I just think so. Priest. Chris, go ahead.
I'm going with Cody Rhodes. Cody wins early in the night. Watch Priest cash in at the end of the Seth McIntyre match.
Don't say that.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, please don't say that because we haven't got to that match yet, and that'll fuck me off.
And Seth is my boy, man. I can't be.
No, I know what I want to do, but I don't want to see that. And you probably are right, Larry. Who you taking?
I am also going to take Cody Rhodes.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yes, sir.
Donnie.
I'm also choosing Cody.
Fuck. I hope I pull these 2 victories out. Cody.
I hope you do too, Bubba.
Yeah. Okay, Rich.
I'm sorry, pal. We've been through a lot together here, but you're gonna have to
I know
go on
it's
your
coming.
own on this one. Cody Rhodes, I'm taking
know
for
it's-
this one. I mean,
I know
every
it's
promo has been building up to him winning. The whole I get knocked down, I bounce back up. I get knocked down, I bounce back
Chumbawamba.
up. So, yeah,
I
he just
get
keeps-
knocked down.
Good
I
song.
get up again.
Again. And I keep me down. I get knocked down.
Nobody ever knows that sentence. Don't feel bad. It's
Shane? The podcast world, I heard in podcast land.
Cody Rhodes.
I knew it
I'm
was
sorry,
coming.
but
No, don't be sorry.
I think they are going to cash.
Don't
Yeah,
be sorry. Don't be sorry. This is
And
the only
Cal-
podcast
Chris
on
is-
Friday night.
Chris is
Cal-
spot
I mean,
on.
now it's not the
Kal-El,
best
I
story
know.
to do,
Kal-El's
so.
coming in at the end. He's going to save me. Kal-El, my man.
Okay.
Nope. I know what you're going to take. Go ahead. Say it.
Cody Rhodes
I
should not
knew it.
lose to Damian Priest, and Cody Rhodes cannot lose to Damian Priest if they're trying to build him up to get another main event match with Roman Reigns.
Damn, I love your conviction.
Cody
I'm gonna
Rhodes has
put Cody
only
Rhodes
been
in
yeah
the face.
since Cody Rhodes has been back, he's only been pinned by Roman Reigns, the top guy in the company right now. So if they have him lose to Damian Priest, that would be pretty awful. So I gotta
Yeah.
take Cody.
Kal-El,
If you
you
can-
are fired up over Cody.
Cal-El
Rhodes.
is pissed.
You are just, man.
well, I mean, if
I feel
if
your
Cody-
energy, kid. So,
Put him
If
up. Put
Cody
him up.
Rhodes,
uh-oh,
if Cody
we lost
Rhodes can
Shane.
take 3 F5s and get back up on the outside of the ring, he better be able to win against Damian Priest.
Wow. Oh, there he is, Shane. Now Shane got us out of loop here. There you go,
Way to
Shane.
go,
Now
Shane.
Shane's at the bottom. Now,
Yeah, I had to
Brady
read the
Bunch.
comments. I lost you guys.
Oh, geez. Okay, here we go with this match.
Old-timer.
And I got a split screen because I did it just for Kal-El because I couldn't.
Lay it
Because
down.
here it is. For the United States Championship champion Rey Mysterio versus Kal-El's man Logan Paul Prime. What flavor is
No,
that?
you have to wait.
This is just my Meta water bottle. I have a
Oh.
Meta Moon stick, and then
Oh, I
a
drank
Power
that
stick.
stuff you gave me from the
Yeah,
wedding
it is.
reception the other day.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'm telling you, you got me. I'm surprised that I'm actually hooked on that because I try not to drink an energy drink, but I still do. I do a C4 when I go work out, which is probably not good if my doctor was listening to this. She would be pissed. But here I go. Here's where I go and piss probably Donnie off, and Donnie's coming by knocking on my house. I'm taking Logan Paul to win the United States title. Donnie's not. Donnie had to get off the stage because he's so mad.
No,
Chris?
Rey Mysterio. I don't think they're ready to make a deal with Paul to put him on TV, routinely to defend the belt. And honestly, I would rather nail my ear to a board
I know.
than watch Logan Paul hold a belt for that company.
Oh.
And just
yeah.
go on and on about how fucking great he is for 5 minutes.
Right. Like, oh, look,
I don't like his bro. I like Logan Paul. I don't know. I don't know. I like Logan Paul better than I don't know.
I like either one of them about as far as I could lawn.
I don't
dart.
like his bro. I don't like Jake. I don't like
Then
Jake.
again, we've seen how far you can lawn dart, Chris. So I don't know. It might be a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
You might like them a lot.
Lair, who are you taking, Larry?
Come back to me. I gotta
Come
think
back
on
to
this
me.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay,
Cop
Donnie.
out.
I know. I'll just write it down. Right?
Donnie will shoot you straight.
I know.
No. Initially, listen to me. Initially, I was
Okay.
going to take Paul because they keep pandering to him and try to pull from his audience. I don't
Okay.
care. Okay?
I know.
Because there's something disingenuous about them guys. I'm sorry, Kal-El. They're going to let you down at some point. So I'm taking Rey Mysterio. And if it's a loss, it's a loss. I was going to take Paul, but I'm like, I'm not going to do it out of principle.
I honestly didn't ever. If I seen you pick Logan Paul in any type of match, I'd probably fall off my chair, and then I wouldn't be able to
Listen,
get
they
signed out
talk
because
big
I
talk
can't
like
pick
they're
him
going to do stuff for the business and industries, and I don't see it. I've seen them do things for people individually, but they like Well, we're going to start a fighters union for the fighters. No, you're going to get big paydays and sit on it.
I understand. Lair, you want me to keep going and go back to at the end?
No, you know what? I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio.
Well, he was afraid. See, Donnie, you scared him, and that's what happened. He took Ray. Okay. Rich?
I was super torn on this, and I think Donnie helped me a little bit because I will say I could see the push coming for Logan Paul eventually. Maybe not now, but I think it's going to happen eventually. However, in my better judgment, if you look at what the WWE is trying to do right now, is they want fighting champions. They realize how stale the Roman Reigns thing went. I think they realized they saw the flaw in what they did there. Like Seth Rollins is defending all the time, Gunther's all the time, and I just don't think you're going to see a guy like Logan Paul be willing to come out every Monday to come out and actually have to defend. So, with that being said, I'm going to go Rey Mysterio. I don't think they're going to give it to Logan Paul. Logan Paul's not all the way bought in, so I'm going to take Rey on that one.
Okay. Shane, I'm gonna go with you, Shane, and then end it with.
I've always been a Rey Mysterio fan, so I'm just gonna say Rey.
That's the only way. Just Rey Mysterio. Kal-El, who you taking and why?
Well, okay, I don't want Roman Reigns to be brought into this because of my reasoning. So, Rey Mysterio's title reign, he won it, I think, before SummerSlam. It's been one of the most boring United States Championship reigns we've seen in a while.
That's because of the writing.
Yeah, I mean, they don't write him good stuff.
Mysterious performances.
Usually, so he's defended the title like twice, which is like the writer's faults. And then all the other stuff he's done with the LWO, and he doesn't bring the title out usually when he's with the LWO. He usually just does tag matches now. So I feel like, I mean, Logan Paul doesn't have much to do right now. He just did his fight. He won't fight for a while. So y'all know my answer. It's gotta be Logan Paul.
But I wanted a reasoning because I wanted you to explain. But that's okay. You're
Legit.
Hey guys, give me a title because it's convenient to my schedule.
But
Basically.
if you want me to hold it for a while, I'm not going to be able to because eventually I have to go back. It's all bullshit.
Would they give it to The Rock if The Rock's schedule will let up and they give him a title? Though it'd be the same thing.
No.
The Rock's different. The Rock lived the business.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
He's one of the top two guys in the business. Yeah.
But I hope he don't pull his ass cheeks like he did last time. Now this match is where everybody's going to go take a piss or get a hamburger or do whatever.
Wapaho.
Wapaho, yes. This is the champion, women's world championship champion Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Zoe Stark versus Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez, and I am picking Nia Jax. What?
Bubba, was you smoking the
no, I have some. I have a couple doobies in my drawer.
He smokes before every podcast. He gets toasted.
I don't smoke. I need to smoke during the podcast because it'd be off the chains.
Bubba,
it'd be off chains. But no.
Elaborate on your pick for us.
Okay, let me elaborate because I'm gonna take a lot of heat for this. I like Nia Jax. And secondly, I just think she's gonna just the way she's coming as what I've seen on WWE. She's Samoan dropped a whole bunch of people, and they're making her just a powerhouse. And they got to give her something. She lost a little bit of weight. She's looking good, and they just got to get them fucking garbage bags off her thighs, and she'd be okay. So that's why I'm going. I always liked Nia Jax. I always liked Nia Jax. I just always liked her. I like her as a person. And that's why I'm picking her. I'm picking her because she's a nice person, and I think she come back for a reason. So they're going to give her the strap.
No way.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say that. That was my reason, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, Bubba, you are entitled to your opinion. That's fine.
And I know, and I'm gonna get.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go to you, and then Okay, you're going to give your reason right now.
No, it's Rich. There's no T in Rich. Just real fast, I want to halt this program for 10 seconds.
Rich.
It's all fucking Larry's fault. It's all fucking Larry's fault. It is RICH. There's no T in there. And by the way, fuck you, Larry, in case I haven't said it before. You sons of bitches.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, Chris, what?
So I'm going to preface my pick with this match is going to be an overproduced disaster. I agree. Of all the places to have a 5-way women's match, let's have it in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Where it is going to be the least well received.
Yeah. That's why Nia Jax is going to win.
I don't think Nia Jax is going to win. I honestly think
not with them garbage bags on her thighs.
I honestly think Rhea Ripley is going to retain.
Okay.
Nia Jax, in my opinion, is still not championship material. She's not a smooth worker. She might be a nice person, but that's not a reason to put anybody over.
Well, if I was a promoter, that's what
Danny is a nice guy, but I'm not going to hire him as my bodyguard. Just because you're nice doesn't mean you're qualified to do something.
Who's nice? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said Danny is a nice guy, but I'm not going to hire him to be my bodyguard.
Just
because
Danny,
you're nice doesn't mean you're qualified to do something. Danny, we miss you, buddy.
That's what I thought you said. I gave him the link. I think he's still working.
I gotta text this guy.
I think he's still working at the Halloween stuff.
Yeah, like I said, just because you're nice doesn't mean you're qualified to do something.
Okay, Larry.
Well, I gotta say this.
Wait, real fast.
Rich, shut up with a T.
I'm gonna clip that, Chris. It's my ringtone for now on whenever Danny calls me.
Rich, can I say my answer now?
Yes.
Please, Bubba, please mute him.
If I do, I don't know how to unmute him. So that's where I know
I muted myself.
I'm a producer, but I have no idea sometimes. Okay,
well, that wouldn't be a bad thing, Bubba. Anyway, I gotta say this: Zoe Starks is starting to grow on me. Remember a few shows ago, I said she looked like a sloth on Ice Age, but now she's starting to get a little hot to me. All right, so she's starting to grow on me.
Okay,
but that's a fungus, buddy.
I know.
Is that who you're taking?
No, Bubba. Okay. Listen.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Rhea's going to retain.
Okay.
But I just wanted to put that out there. She's no longer a sloth to me.
Okay. She is. What's the other thing in Ice Age? Woolly mammoth.
No. She's a sloth. Remember, because we were talking about her eyes being so wide.
Oh God. Yeah.
Maybe she got glasses to kind of fix them.
Donnie, who are you taking, sir?
I think Rhea's going to retain, and they're going to build a program between her and Shanna.
Okay, I can see that, but it'd be Nia Jax in the program. Anyway, Rich Smoke, who are you taking?
I am going to go with Rhea retaining as well. I agree with what Donnie said. Actually, I was thinking the same thing. They're hyping up Shayna. They're hyping up Shayna Baszler big time ever since the Ronda Rousey fight. It's going to be them two eventually.
Speaking of Ronda Rousey, she's doing an independent show.
Really?
Yeah,
she did that Lucha Vavoom show in Vegas with Taya Valkyrie and Marina Shafir. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe she'll learn to wrestle there.
Oh.
Shane, who are you taking, sir?
Fresh off of her restocking at the Spirit Halloween, I think Rhea Ripley will come out swinging. My favorite Aussie. So
okay. I figured this was going to happen this way. Barry Stump and Mike Stitt, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience. Friday night, the only podcast in Western Pennsylvania that actually goes on Friday nights. It actually goes more than once a night. But we enjoy everybody for coming on and subscribing, liking, listening, and sharing.
Well, he took a shot at me. You took a shot at me, Bubba.
What'd I say?
No, I'm just messing with you.
I didn't. Well, you guys don't do. Sometimes you don't do Fridays, do you?
Hell no. We don't do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
I'll get to you after a bit when we cut your promo here. Kal-El, who and why?
Okay, so this seems like such a boring match.
You gonna go grab something to eat?
Maybe.
Okay.
But
Make some
I mean,
popcorn.
they're building up Rhea Ripley to be like the strongest woman in the company right now, and honestly, she's not going to lose in a 5-way match in Saudi Arabia. So, I think she's not going to lose the title until
Kal-El.
at least.
Kal-El, you don't like Nia Jax?
So
what did she say when she fell out of the ring a few years ago and landed on her
my
ass?
whole
My hole. That's right.
Oh my God.
So
I'll put you down for Rhea. I knew as soon as I didn't go with Rhea, it was going to be a unanimous avalanche slide. I just knew it.
Just to follow up what Chris said earlier, though, it's funny because Saudi Arabia, they did not allow women to drive until 2018, and now they want to hold a 5-way women's match in Saudi Arabia like they give a shit. Like, come on. Of all places.
Let me ask you guys a question, though, because we did talk about this on the radio show last night, and I hate when we go to Saudi Arabia, and I hate when it's in the afternoon, and it's all a money thing for me. It's not even about good matches. It's all about money, and I don't like it, and I'm sure the whole panel probably don't like it either. I just think it's cheesy. I think it's shitty, and I think it just is all about cash. So, Chris, let me start with you.
Yeah, I mean, they made that deal with the Sheik of Saudi Arabia or whatever his title is. I'm not sure what it is.
The Prince. The Crown Prince.
Sure. Right, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. They made that deal where, okay, we're going to come this many years, we're going to do this many shows, and you're going to give us this many truckloads full of cash. And,
thanks, John.
and that's what they're worried about. Hey, until he, as long as he's sending the truckloads of cash, they don't really care.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Everybody probably agrees with that one, right?
Yeah.
We're wow, Brady Bunch Zoom. I would say Marsha, but my nose is already broke. So,
thanks to Rick Steiner.
Rick Smoke is Jan.
Yes, you're right. Thanks to Rick Steiner. He did break my nose in Michigan.
What are you laughing at, Chris? You're Cindy.
Because Kal-El's dad ribbed him and said I was talking shit on him. And he just looked at me, and I was like, oh, shit. But anyway, Pittsburgh, I don't know how to Pittsburgh in Spanish. Pittsburghino Steelers is on the Facebook. We are getting major celebrities here from all over the country. International. We're an international podcast. Thank you to my Mexican people. Thank you for tuning in. I love it. I'm telling you, you just never know who pops up on the Facebook stuff. I remember one time we had a show, Tito Santana popped up.
Yeah.
Viva la Triple B.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. And I appreciate everything from social media on Facebook, but sometimes the algorithms don't work because I swear a lot and it goes way down, I'm sure. But you know what?
Yep.
I have fun doing this. I don't care. I'm going to be like you, Larry. If I got 2 people, if I got 2 million people, it don't matter to me.
Yep.
Yes. Hi, brother. Steelers. Yeah. Arriba.
Arriba.
Yes.
Big win last night.
Yeah. Kal-El, he'll be back. He had to.
He has to go poop. He has to poop.
Yep. That's exactly what Larry said.
Well, I know this. Sometimes this show is full of shit, but
hey, listen. If you can't go to the bathroom, take a stool softener, watch a Triple B. It'll all work itself out.
Well, we got this. Well, before we. Well, yeah. Okay. Before we go, because I'll wait for Kal-El. This is going to happen November 24th. Larry, why don't you talk about this real quick?
Nice.
Oh wow! So yesterday, me and JJ, we sat down and we talked. We put together the show, and this is going to be one hell of a show.
Wow!
It's going to bring back some memories. I will tell you this: there's not a lot of wrestling going to be about the show. There's going to be a little bit of wrestling, but we are going to get to know all of you guys more than what we know now with, other than wrestling. It's going to be very, very interesting. it may stir up a few
What? Few what?
I'm trying to think of the word. It might start a few fights amongst us,
Really?
arguing about in a good way. Like,
Oh, okay.
I can't give it all out, but it's going to be very interesting. It's going to bring back memories, I think, because when we were talking about it, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot all about this.
Okay.
I wanted to get to know everybody a little bit better about different things other than wrestling.
Uh-huh.
And so that's definitely going to be covered.
Okay. So that'll be November 24th, people, 8 p.m. bell time. Thanks, Craig. Hey, I try to get the questions out and respond as quick as we can, and I do appreciate you tuning in since the beginning of time for this Experience podcast. Thank you so much. You're original OG, brother. Thank you so much. And because you're doing your show on Black Friday, I don't think I'm going to do one that night because your show is going to be super, super big. So. And plus, it's Black Friday. I don't think I'm going to do an experience show. I might do something earlier in the week or something because
right.
I feel doing my show when you're doing your big show, it's not cool. You know what I mean? It's just not cool, and your show's going to be fucking kick ass, and I'm going to be a guest on your show, and you know what I mean. So that just I'd rather just have fun one time.
I appreciate that, and
no.
I'm going to let you guys know now. This is going to be a big one. We may go maybe almost 2 hours.
Wait, hold
2
on.
hours.
Wait, 2 hours?
Maybe.
Wow.
I was thinking 3.
Oh,
maybe.
Wow. You got to get up to 4. Oh, there's Kyle. He's back. You got to get up to 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Talks for JJ, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my name is Oscar. Oscar Marita Duran from Mexico. Well, Oscar, God bless you for tuning in Mexico to the Triple B Experience Mania Megacast panel. We appreciate it, and God bless you.
Viva la Mexico!
We are international. We are international. I appreciate it. He jumps on my podcast for Steelers stuff, and I appreciate this podcasting stuff it's the cat's meow. But we're going to get back now because Kal-El's back, and we are going to get these last 2 matches. And here we go. The lovely World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth Rollins champion versus Drew McIntyre. I will make mine short and sweet. Seth loses the title to Drew McIntyre, and I hope Chris Coleman, what he said 45 minutes ago, does not happen. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm taking Drew. Chris, go ahead.
I am also taking Drew McIntyre to take the title off of Seth, to then lose it very promptly to Damian Priest.
That would suck. I would be seriously pissed because I do.
That would put him in a program with Damian Priest, which would give Damian some oomph as the title holder.
Gotcha. I knew you had a reason for your logic. Your logic is very reasonable. Larry?
I am taking Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay. Donnie?
All right, I guess I'll take a different angle. Seth Rollins and Damian collects.
Okay. Rich? Oh, you got a shirt. Holy hell.
Oh, and fuck the Damian Priest angle too. Not fuck you, Donnie. No offense, but fuck the Damian Priest angle. I can't stand that guy. I would much rather see Seth lose it to Drew than to lose it to Damian. So I'm going to say Seth retains. Damian's a punk ass, and he holds onto that briefcase for another fucking infinity and beyond.
Okay, Shane.
I'm a big Drew fan. So
he said that and he left. He's like, Elvis has left the building.
Right.
So you're taking Seth?
Yes.
Okay, and the reason why you are the anchor to these pay-per-views, kid, is you are the one who watches them the most. So I want to hear your expertise, who and why.
All right, so this rivalry has been in my opinion, it's been pretty weak compared to like the first match he had with Shinsuke in that rivalry. I think there's no way that Rollins will lose this match. I think I'm gonna take Rollins, but I think after the match, Damian Priest will beat him down really bad, and then I can see Damian Priest coming out, but somehow failing the cash in.
Oh, Chris, what do you think of that? That's good. That's a different angle than Chris's. That's two different scenarios.
I mean, who in the history of Money in the Bank has failed to cash in with the briefcase?
Well, hold up. Oh shit!
Wasn't there was one? Wasn't there?
Was it Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin failed.
That's right.
You think they're going to do that to Damian Priest?
Okay, either a failed cash in, or I just thought of this a few minutes ago. While
he's on a shitter.
No, while we were sitting here doing this. So either a failed cash in, or like they did with Austin Theory, they teased the cash in.
He was walking down and then gets mauled in the entrance ramp.
Maybe by Drew or something.
Sure.
So.
I could see that.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I like this little back and forth scenarios. That's good. Okay. Last match on this lovely Friday night. Because Larry's like, God damn it, Bubba, you're an hour and 20 minutes.
No, okay. I didn't say anything, Bubba.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
It's your show. We'll go 3 hours if you want.
No, we're not. Because I have to go to work tomorrow. No. Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. The champion Roman Reigns versus, LA Knight.
Dummy. Yeah. Chris is like,
Jesus
oh,
Christ. Well, I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to do it because I like him. And I'm going to take, as crazy as it sounds, I'm going LA Knight. Fuck it.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy, Bubba.
Well, Chris.
Roman Reigns. There is no way he's dropping that title in Saudi Arabia at 1:00 in the afternoon with nobody to watch it. It's not happening.
Nobody to watch it.
Well, it's not 1:00 over there.
No, but what I'm saying is, it broadcasts at 1:00 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, which is what 9:30 in the morning in California.
Yeah,
he's not. If he's putting somebody over, it's night 2 of WrestleMania, not at continental breakfast in Saudi Arabia.
Oh my. Okay. Roman Reigns. Larry, who you taking?
I really want LA Knight to win, but I really
why do I always got to be the one?
Roman, I think it's going to be Roman Reigns.
Why?
Because you pick with your heart, Bubba.
I don't have a fucking heart. I'm a Tin Man. Unless it's a Steelers game.
I got to agree with Chris. I don't think they're going to do a title change on a afternoon in the States when nobody's going to be watching.
There might be more people watching the pit game than this pay-per-view. But okay, so you're taking Roman.
Yes, sir.
Donnie, who are you taking?
Roman Reigns. He's not dropping till Mania. They're just gonna have him on his part-time schedule, come back, do main events, go home, and do what he does.
I'm gonna be the only one. I just know it. Rich.
Yeah, I've been saying it forever. I mean, I never saw him dropping it to anybody until WrestleMania. So if they're going to keep this Cody Rhodes story alive, it has to be Cody beating Roman Reigns night 2 WrestleMania main event. But in the meantime, I'm taking Roman Reigns over everybody. Although, would love to see LA Knight win it. But yeah, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, okay, Shane.
I love La Knight, but I'm picking Roman Reigns.
Son of a bitch. I knew it. Kal-El, who are you taking and why?
LA Knight. Hold on.
Wait, are you?
Hold on.
Real?
Hold on. LA Knight, unfortunately, is not going to win this match. I really want him to win. I just don't think there's going to be any shot. I really would love to see him win, but with the way that, I don't know, Roman just seems like really sure about it these days, but you love to see him like just lose after he's so sure, but you know he's not going to drop the title to at least Mania.
Man. Mighty only won again? 3 of these fucking matches.
Watch, Bubba will be right on this one.
Oh, dude, it'd be like Denver and Kansas
No, that
City.
would be epic. But I mean,
Yeah, that would
Be great.
And then they cash in.
Because you know why it's epic? Because I will be in Saudi Arabia because I am the Sheik.
The coloring matches. Boy, you have a
God.
nice
Look
complexion.
at my pecs. I'm in shape. Oh my God! I humble you.
You've been working those.
Fine.
You've been working those.
Put you in
Persian
camel
clubs.
clutch.
Oh, you beauty Americans. Ah, pooey.
Fuck you, Hogan.
Oh, you Hogan jabroni. Oh my God.
it would be funny if
Brian Blair, it's asshole.
Ah, you motherfucker, you.
We call that poop art. That's what he created while he was using the
That
wrestling.
was. I knew it was coming, and realistically, I have to go back to college just to be able to Photoshop. I'm telling you, it'll be dangerous if I am. I'm telling you. But anyway, guys, that is the pay-per-view picks. At 1:00, I won't see it till whenever. I might watch it or whatever. It doesn't matter. So, hey, before we get out of here, I know Larry did a plug, but I'm going to have him plug it again. But I'm going to start with you, Shane. Do you have anything to plug before we
Yes,
get out of
I
here?
do. And it's the first time
Oh, God bless you.
that anybody on YouTube or Facebook, I think, live has plugged a yard sale. My mom's having a yard sale tomorrow. So come on down.
At 119 at the house?
Yeah.
Oh, what time does it start?
8 o'clock? I don't know. Yard sale
Okay.
time.
Any wrestling figures?
No, but there's going to be a lot of. I think my wife's selling some Jordans that don't fit, like some Jordan 1s, and just there's going to be all kinds of crap. There's going to be like 7 families, so they're
wow.
always good times.
On Route
I'll give you
119,
$2
the Scott
each.
Miller Flea Market yard sale. Wow. Okay. Anything else, Shane?
That's it. Just watch, subscribe, and enjoy because we sure have fun. So
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Where, Lisa? I'm looking at your backdrop, kid.
Oh,
Yeah, your mom's to the side. I know.
oh shit.
Yeah.
just leave it there.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not me. I think it's Princess. Is it Princess Jade or me?
I don't know. It's her and 2 guys with black suits and yellow masks.
Oh, those are the masked assassins. New York. Oh, she got you with the New York moves, kid.
I'm pretty sure
I
I
thought it
started.
was a picture of me again because she just Facebooked me. She's like, "There's another picture, Bubba," and I'm like, "Oh my God, how many pictures do you guys got of me?" But that was the New York Assassins.
I'm pretty sure we just heard him start to say, "Oh shit!"
I think
Whenever he put his
might
head
have.
down.
He might have. That's okay. he just we're not teaching him anything. I mean, I'm not a good role model here. I mean, So, Donnie, do you have anything that you would like to plug, sir, before you get out of here?
Yes, Mel's Firewood and Tree Service. I recently had to get some trees cut to end up through my roof and stuff. They did a real good job and cleaned up real good, hustled, got the job done.
Good.
All right. She says you're holding out, kid. Smoke Man, do you have anything you want to put out before we get out of here, brother?
Avoid AEW, anything that Larry produces. No, I'm just kidding. I like JJ and them guys. Don't stop watching it. JJ and Reese deserve the views. All jokes aside, make sure you guys tune in on November 24th. That show looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I got to get JJ on one of these corners. It'd be like tic-tac-toe.
No, you don't.
It's like Hollywood Squares.
No, you don't.
I can get up to 10 people. Can you get up to 10 people on yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
9's perfect. Then you have the Hollywood Square, you know?
Yeah, nothing else to plug.
Donnie for the block.
Donnie for the block. Donnie for the block.
You can play Hollywood Squares. It'd be a game show. It'd be fun.
Donnie for the block. God damn it. Donnie for the block. So Rich, you now this is a good one. This is a good one. Kal-El, do you have anything to promote?
Just my TikTok Mania
And
season.
your fucking photoshopping techniques, but anyway.
Well, that's the side. That's private.
That's a side hustle. This is a side hustle, kid. You could probably make some money out of this.
Maybe. But,
I know you probably could.
But
I'll let you use my
I'm starting to get like a bunch of more equipment for this and for the TikToks, like
for your TikTok
For
stuff?
Photoshop?
No. Just for my TikTok videos. So I'm gonna try to get more stuff out. I have a TV set up in the room that I do this now, so that I can have like wrestling on or whatever, so I can like film stuff and I could put it on, like do whatever.
Sweet.
So.
Oh, nice. So when are you gonna start doing that?
I don't know. I might start like tomorrow for Crown Jewel, like maybe some stuff like that. I'll probably have to I forgot to put a Crown Jewel predictions video, so I still have to do that.
Now you can live stream on TikTok and then you can review the whole pay-per-view while you can do that. Are you gonna do that?
I could do that. If it lets me. It takes
you would
my
probably
down all the time.
as long as you don't show it.
Yeah.
But you got to talk for a long time. That's the killer.
Yeah.
But you can probably get a lot of people but I know people that do TikTok. They do the pay-per-views though, but don't do that because you'll get in trouble. But other people do. Yeah. They show all the AEW pay-per-views, WWE, the Conor McGregor fights. Mm-hmm. I seen a Conor McGregor fight that had over 500,000 people watching it. Yeah, and then they didn't shut it down either. No, here I'm trying to tell you how to do stuff illegally. That wasn't me. This is my evil twin. But speaking of my evil twin, I don't have one. But anyway, Chris, do you have anything you would like to promote?
Yes, tomorrow night, Juniata Civics Association building in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Imagine Wrestling. We're going to have a real good show. I myself am teaming with Eric Enders, a wrestler Bubba is not terribly fond of. Buddy. But, I'm teaming with him in a tag team match against the Rad Boys. Should be one hell of a fight. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, get your tickets, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, well, good luck to you tomorrow, and
Unfortunately, an Uber's like $300. So
yeah. So, Lair, one more time. I'm gonna put out your.
Well, before you do that, Bubba,
Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk is one of his shows that he has, guys. You guys need to like and subscribe. His other show, Hey Guy podcast, and then go ahead, Larry, and then.
Hey, so Kal-El forgot to plug something. He forgot to do the Dokalac soft chews while he was gone, so he had to plug that. He forgot to plug that.
Well, I'll tell you what he plugged. Here's what he plugged. Before I get to let you finish your promo here, because I'll tell you what. Now these pecs are phenomenal. I'm telling you, these pecs are phenomenal. I didn't know I looked this way, but I tell you what, I just, I got a flare of the gold. Oh my God, what a rack I got. Damn. Well, when I do the figure eight,
Bubba, man, did you tape your junk for that photo shoot?
I did. That is a good Photoshop. I like the blonde hair. How did you get the face inside there? That is amazing.
That's a moose knuckle.
I'm telling you.
It's a moose knuckle.
I like how the part even lines up.
It looks good.
I said it's a moose knuckle. Get the fuck
my
out.
God.
It's a man, baby.
Well, I don't know how you got my face all in there, and there's no even there's no stuff of my brown hair. The blonde hair just flows. Do you have computer class at school?
We every other year it seems
So-
like we do have it. But
So in Punxsutawney in your computer class, Punxsutawney in your computer class, like you're the guy to go to. So you're the one that's doing all this stuff, making some side hustles and getting paid, making some stuff up and doing whatever. You're getting a little chunk of change.
well, the thing is, I can do all this good stuff when I'm out of school, but when I'm in school, I don't know what I'm doing in those classes.
So, Bubba, are you accusing him of hacking into your Facebook profile pictures and stealing these?
Oh, his mom's doing it. I guarantee. She's
Oh.
right to the left. I guarantee she is. I guarantee. Yeah, he just looked at her. I know.
No, I know. I was looking.
Looking,
She's- I
yeah.
promise you, I
But
know
that
I
one
am
was
here
good,
while I'm
though.
doing
I mean,
this.
you got me good. I appreciate that. Plastic is pretty good in my eyes. So, that was good. I don't know how. I knew it was coming. I just know. The first one got me off the chain. These other ones are funny, but I have to keep. I'm keeping my composure. They're good. You're good. I'm gonna have to try to Photoshop. But Lair, we're gonna do this. Talk about this one more time
Yep.
before we get out of here.
Yeah, November 24th, shooting with the shitheads on Black Friday. It's going to be a huge show. Like I said earlier, me and Jay finalized the show. It's going to be very exciting, and this is definitely going to be one that you do not want to miss. And I'm genuinely saying that because it is going to be very entertaining.
Oh, I think it will be.
Don't worry, I won't miss this time. I'll hit with every other.
I wonder if
building.
Kal-El's going to Photoshop you.
Well, you know what? I talked to his mom, and she has to sign a waiver, so that nothing can be photoshopped with me. I haven't received that back yet, so we got to wait and
Did,
see.
did anybody see his Lord Farquaad photo from yesterday? Anybody catch that? The big ass head and the little ass body with the crown on his head was terrible. Kal-El, you might want to go teach Larry how to do that the right way. His head was way too big for the body, man.
I just know I get busted much. These are funny. Kal-El, you probably have a scrapbook of this, and you can sell them. So if you ever get to become a wrestling promoter, I'm just only going to take 5%. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I get everybody. Does anybody else need to pump something up?
Yeah,
Like
one more thing, Bubba, before I go.
Go ahead.
There's going to be some big announcements on that show on the 24th also. Some big announcements.
Okay. Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to do my show because I think your show is going to be pretty big, and I'll do mine earlier in the week or something because that's going to be Thanksgiving week, so I'm going to have to finagle something. You know what I mean? I'll combine stuff together because I just think your show Friday night will be star-studded and spectacular, and you know what I mean? I'm going to blow all my goodies on your show.
Whoa.
I was going to say that.
Wow,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So guys,
It's not
thank you
that
so
kind of a
much.
show.
But before I get out of here, and I know I'm trying to wrap everything up quickly, we are going to have a year-end a show where we're going to have our best of the best. We'll come up with some categories: are the best movie, the best sporting, the best wrestler of the year. We're going to do all that stuff. I'll come up with some categories and I'll give them to you, and you guys will tell me who's your best, and we'll do it sometime in December because I know December is going to be crazy for the holidays and all that stuff, but I want to do it earlier than later. So I'll get in touch with you guys for that. Kal-El, you guys will all beat me in this lovely pay-per-view picks. So guys, once again, I appreciate your guys' time on a Friday night popping on. Like I said, this is the only podcast that I know of that does something like this besides Larry's. But we have a little more. They got like 3 and JJ counts as 4. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on. Good luck tomorrow, Chris. Kal-El, you need to go to computer school and make some money out of this stuff. So, and then myself and Rich Smoke and Shane will be back Wednesday for the NFL picks and the Pittsburgh Steelers Black and Gold Dynasty show. And I will be back next Friday night to talk about whatever I need to talk about because I don't ever shut up. Right, Larry?
No, sir.
Thank you. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay,
It's
guys,
words of
have
wisdom.
a great. Well, I try. You guys have a great night, a better tomorrow. Have a great weekend, you guys. Take care. We'll be back soon.